All right, so here's a basic summary of all the different kinds of problems. I'm just going to quickly refresh what you should do on each of them. If you have exponents on both sides with x's on both of them, see if you can get them to have the same power, or the same base, excuse me. If you can get them to have the same base, just set the exponents equal and solve. If you can't get them to have the same base, then you need to go log or natural log in front of each one. Use your properties. You need to get all the x terms on one side, factor out the x, and solve. If you have an exponent where the exponent is only on one side and the other side doesn't have an exponent, you can just simply roll the log and use your calculator to solve. So those are the three types of questions for exponential equations. For logarithms, you have a couple different situations. If you have a logarithm on one side only, get the log by itself, get the numbers on the other side, roll the log, and solve it as an exponential, and you can use your calculator to do that. If you have log and the same base on both sides, you can just get rid of the log and you can just set the two things equal to each other and solve. If you've got more than one logarithm on a side, you need to use the properties of logarithms to combine those things. So basically you would need to put these together and then you can drop the logs and just simply solve with the two sides equal. And as you saw over here, this combined what we did over in 2a with what we did on the other ones, in the sense that get all your logs on one side and your numbers on the other, and then you can roll the log to solve. And this is also an example that you need to make sure you check all your answers, because it's possible that you'll get an answer by doing all the math correct, but it might be extraneous, in which case you would lose marks. Okay, so please be careful with the extraneous and check your work.